on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On play action, Allen. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I will see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Allen going to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now,
he's got a man complete. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
He's going to try and go deep again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
On second down, this is Harris. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Damian Harris, 34 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Now Lawrence to throw. Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gain of 32 that time. On first down, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Now Lawrence to throw on second down. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. Now Lawrence. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Etienne. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jags will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. At their own 18-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they have a 1st down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now. Here's Allen. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Let's go.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. There he goes, right side. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. That kickoff return, 104 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now 21-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Allen off the play fake. He sets to fire deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And he'll take this